You're definitely not planning a trip to an active war zone, but remember, certain appealing and popular tourist destinations pose more risks than war zones. We know that there are many locations in the world that seem to be reflections of paradise, but there are other areas where it is not even advisable to step because of the unknown dangers that can appear at any time. In this video, we'll discuss the exact locations that one should avoid to visit if they want a vacation spot that goes beyond merely being picturesque. For everyone who feels like taking a global tour, it is best to stay away from several locations that have been shown to be the most dangerous in the globe. These locations are ideal for you if you're up for a real adventure. 1. Death Road, extremely dangerous road. North Youngest Road is nicknamed the Death Road for all the obvious reasons. Driving up or down this 43-mile, 69-kilometer switchback is highly perilous due to fog, landslides, waterfalls, and cliffs that drop 2,000 feet, 610 meters with each turn. Until 1994, about 300 drivers were killed each year, earning it the reputation and ranking it among the world's most dangerous locations to visit. The road goes long enough to connect the Amazon jungle to the capital city, which is surrounded by mountains. This suggests that merchants were not exceptional in cramming onto trucks and buses to sell their timber and crops in the area. However, the hairpin corners were too narrow for each vehicle, causing several trucks to collide with people and their livelihoods. 2. Snake Island, the deadliest place on Earth. There is an island about 90 miles off the southeast coast of Brazil that no local would ever venture to. According to legend, the last fisherman who went too near to Snake Island's shores was discovered dead in a pool of blood. Brazil has outlawed travel to this enigmatic island, also known as Ilha da Queimada Grande, due to its extreme hazard. One of the deadliest snakes in the world, the golden lancehead pit viper, poses a threat to the island. There are thought to be between 2,000 and 4,000 lanceheads on Snake Island, with the longest ones reaching over 1.5 feet in length. A person bitten by a lancehead could die from its venom within an hour. 90% of snake bites in Brazil are caused by mainland cousins of golden lanceheads called lancehead snakes. An attack from their more powerful golden relatives, whose venom can be up to 5 times stronger. Although there are no statistics on golden lancehead fatalities, an untreated bite from a conventional lancehead carries a 7% risk of death. A lancehead bite victim's chances of survival are not even increased by treatment. 3% of them die. 3. Oymyon experiences an extreme climatic condition. A small village called Oymyon is situated in Russia's Oymyakonski district. Because of its harsh climate, this location is regarded as one of the most dangerous. Because of the extreme temperatures, life cannot exist in this area. Since few people can withstand these temperatures, it is hard for visitors or travelers to visit the location safely when the temperature dips as low as -40 degrees Celsius, -90 degrees Fahrenheit. The lack of food is another big problem, since people avoid this place in addition to the heat because there are no vegetables here and nothing can be cultivated. There are only roughly 500 people who have made this location their home and endured the extreme cold. 4. Lake Natron, the most inhospitable areas on Earth. Situated in the northern region of Tanzania, the Natron Lake is among the world's most hostile locations. This lake, which occupies a valley in the Rift Valley, is a very alkaline body of water with a barren appearance reminiscent of the Martian desert. This lake is situated on the Gregory Rift, which is a 600-meter high mountain that branches off of the larger Great Rift Valley to the east. The lake receives water from the subsurface, which is highly alkaline due to the high concentration of sodium carbonate. In fact, the name of the lake derives from the hydrated sodium carbonate, also referred to as natron. The lake's waters can occasionally have a pH level of over 12, which is caustic to human skin and eyes due to high concentrations of natron. The lake's distinct pink-red colors are caused by red-colored bacteria that are also present in it. The lake's characteristic reds and oranges are caused by cyanobacteria, which have settled in natron despite the fact that most species cannot withstand the lake's 120-degree temperature. 5. Death Valley, most extreme place on Earth. Death Valley is a desert region on the California-Nevada border with severe heat. It is regarded as one of the hottest spots in the globe. There are just a few deserts in the Middle East and Africa that reach peak temperatures during the summer and can compete with the Death Valley. July 2018 was the hottest month on record at the world's hottest location. The average temperature, including nighttime lows, was 108.1 degrees Fahrenheit. For 4 days in a row, the daily highs reached 127 degrees Fahrenheit, the highest recorded temperature. Death Valley's band moniker was given by a band of pioneers who became lost here during the winters of 1849 to 1850. While only one person died here, as far as we know, everyone assumed this valley would serve as their final resting place. They were rescued by two of their young men who had trained to scout, William Lewis Manley and John Rogers. As the guys climbed over the Panamint Mountains from the valley, one of them turned back and said, "Goodbye, Death Valley," cementing its place among the world's most deadly places. 6. Gates of Hell, Door to Hell. The Turkmen Darvaza gas crater is nicknamed as the Gates of Hell. It is a natural gas field within an underground cave that geologists lit on fire to prevent methane gas from spreading. It has been burning since 1971. It is situated in the center of the Karakum Desert, approximately 260 kilometers north of Turkmenistan's capital, near the settlement of Derwiez, Ashgabat. The gas reservoir discovered here is one of the world's largest natural gas deposits. The place was nicknamed Door to Hell by locals because of the explosion, boiling mud, and orange flames in the massive crater, which measured 70 meters, 230 feet in diameter. The hotspots covered an area 60 meters, 200 feet long, and around 20 meters, 66 feet deep. 7. Bermuda Triangle, North Atlantic. Though there is no strong evidence of destructive forces in the Bermuda Triangle, the legends surrounding the region of water in the Atlantic may persuade you to stay away. The triangle, located between Florida, Puerto Rico, and Bermuda, has seen numerous disappearances. Several of them have been explained by alien tampering or magnetic forces, but the disappearances are frequently due to reasonable causes. Even yet, it remains one of the most dangerous places in the world. 8. Danakil Desert, a volcanically active area. The Danakil Desert in East Africa is one of the world's most deserted regions. With temperatures that routinely reach 50 degrees Celsius, 122 degrees Fahrenheit, and volcanoes and geysers that spew hazardous gas, the Danakil Desert is not a popular tourist destination. Even if you are just there for a short time, your physical health can suffer greatly. This is one of the craziest places in the world. The most adverse effects occur due to the presence of high concentration of poisoning vapors of sulfur in the region. This region is a volcanically active area, and on top of that, to increase the risk, the air temperature in the desert rarely falls below 50 degrees Celsius, thereby making the Danakil Desert one of the most dangerous areas in the world. 9. North Sentinel Island, forbidden, dangerous, and mysterious place. North Sentinel Island, located in the Andaman Islands, is regarded as one of the world's most dangerous tourist destinations. The original people of this area have been living in their traditional manner and have refused any attempts to connect with the outside world. The tribal people who live on this island are unfamiliar with outsiders, and when tourists arrive, they perceive them as a threat and engage in violent behavior. This is one of the oddest islands in the planet, and its stories entice travelers from all over the world. Another reason individuals are asked not to visit is for the indigenous community's protection. They have little immunity, and tourists may carry disease-causing bacteria and transmit them across the population. 10. Madidi National Park, a jungle paradise. Madidi National Park is located along the Amazon River in Bolivia and covers an area of approximately 19,000 square kilometers. The national park, which is a deep forest, is home to a diverse range of flora and fauna, including several poisonous and non-edible plant species. The jungle is teeming with predators, therefore tourists should avoid visiting the park alone. The forest is one of the world's largest protected areas because it is home to extremely deadly animals, birds, and plants, earning it a spot on the list of the most dangerous places to visit on Earth. We hope this list of the most dangerous places in the world helps you craft your bucket list better. Now hit that like button and subscribe for more thrilling content. Tell us in comment section that will you dare to experience the heart-pounding thrill of the world's most treacherous locations or not?